Greetings and hello, Libra, as well as Capricorn, Taurus, and yes, I believe we're even going to do Aries today. But just so you know, a couple of things as I get ready. I'm prepping up. I've already been shuffling cards. So the energy, as I said last week, or actually last beginning of this month, is really going to be hard energy. Not just for my Libra brothers and sisters, but for all signs because of the universe releasing that negative energy. Today, oddly enough, it took me an hour and a half to get my internet working and cameras, and there was no apparent reason. The internet wasn't down. There was nothing wrong. There isn't this, and forgive me, I'm just getting situated. Yes, I'm wearing glasses today too, and I look like a dork, but I don't really care today. But anyways, some great stories, some good news, some bad news. And you know how I give it, right? It's the way it is. Every time I pull out a deck, I'm using a deck with a corresponding crystal color on there. I'm just a nut about corresponding colors and matching and tidiness. So anyways, I did bring in some more light, so hopefully we won't have any problems seeing the cards today. I do have some light overhead. I should have some anti-glare on my glasses, so that shouldn't bother you. Having said that, we're going to make a couple of mentions, and then we'll get into this. If you want to skip this, by all means, go right ahead. If somebody wants to mark this in the read when my chatter stops, because I told you I had an odd lady contact me in the middle of the night about a video I did. A very comprehensive read. A comprehensive read brought a lot of vision, a lot of gift, a lot of insight to a lot of different people. And she said, "Can you stop talking so much on your videos? Can you just get right down to the business?" The business of whose business? Your business? or my business? And not that this is a business, right? But I mean, I thought it was really odd. So I bid her blessings and said, "You're banned from the channel." Do I like to ban people? Absolutely not, right? I think everybody every once in a while just cracks a screw loose in the head and crazy shit happens to them and they say crazy shit. However, the only way lessons learned, and I've had people, I swear to you, I've had a beautiful person, Kate Dye, if you're watching, you're unblocked. Thank you for coming back and apologizing. Your apology is accepted. Love and light. I love you dearly. I know that people have moments, and listen, everybody, you're not going to like the truth. I always tell you, some of it's miracles beyond belief that you couldn't even imagine, and I'll tell you about a miracle in a second. But some of you are going to hate what I say to you. You're going to hate it. You're going to hate me for it, but you're going to love me later, and then you'll have to come back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Emperor. I'm sorry I said that things to you. Can I please come back to your page because everything you say to me is always true?" Well, I'm only going to do that for so long before I finally get tired of it and say, "Guess what? I'm not going to go searching through a bunch of names." And honestly, I have less than 20 names on my hand I can count that have said anything rude or just ridiculously stupid that I had to block. And some of it I block because of the energy they bring to us, to all of us. Having said that, remember, all these readings, and let me fix my hat so you can probably see my face more. Anyways, all these readings are going to have some value for a bulk of you. I don't read and pull energy from one person, two people, and say, "Hope this fits you." Everything in every reading I give somewhere should resonate within you. Now, I'm not going to say, "Come back in a year, see me in 10 months." I'll tell you a story. So yesterday, if you go to my homepage, go look up Blue-Eyed Emperor, you'll bring up a bunch of videos. Click on my picture, the blue eye, not the video, and you can go to my homepage. On my homepage, you'll see a community page. There, I list miracles and miracles happening. Yesterday in itself, we had a miracle that was absolutely just incredible. A woman who struggled to get out of her house, or actually, she allowed people to move into her house for 2 months to give them safe haven and a chance to save money and get an apartment on their own for this lady and her child and her boyfriend and everything else. Well, these people robbed her blind, ended up staying for 6 months. She went to a court to get an eviction because they stayed past the 2 months and are still there. Well, not today. The Emperor stepped in. So she called me yesterday for a reading. And just so you know, a lot of you, I've had about 25, 30 people call and ask me for readings in the last 2 days. You got to go to my link at the top of my homepage on YouTube. There's a little link at the very top at the bottom of my big band, a link that says bookings. All you do is press the bookings page. You don't have to email me. You don't have to do nothing. It's all automated. It sends me emails saying that you booked a reading. It sends you emails confirming you booked a reading. So please do that. Make sure you do that. Not that I don't mind emails, but you could just make it really easy on yourself, right? I've developed a system that is automated all the way through. All the way through. Even spiritual blessings, just like I gave yesterday. So anyways, this lady actually had a person live with her whole family for 6 months, stole everything out of the house, sold it. Sold all her stuff. The poor lady who owned the house and her kids, every day they come home and lock themselves in the room because they are fearful of these people because these people use drugs. Well, this person who happens to be my son's friend's mother, who owns this house outright, went to court last week after serving this person with eviction notices, the person to leave, went to court last week Thursday and lost the case. The judge said that these people get to stay in your house because you didn't have probable cause. So then she had to call an attorney who said, well, I'll charge you $500 to start and we'll go from there. I don't know what happened there, but I just got a notification on my phone. But anyways, he said, yeah, sorry, you lose. Even though it's your own house, they get to stay. So, wow, what a blow, right? So she called me up in a panic yesterday saying, can I get a reading? Can I get a reading? When will this shit ever end? I counseled her for about an hour. I told her, forgive these people. Forgive them with everything you have. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. Forgive them for everything. Everything they've done to you. Everything they've taken, let it go. Love them 8,000 times more than you do now. 8,000 times more through love and light. And I want you to talk calm. I want you to be resolved in your own mind that there's no more anger. There's no more pain. There's no more hurt. Anything that anybody can do to you, and it's right now it's 12:12. Anything that anybody can do to you, they've done. You can't change that. You come to me now to change today, tomorrow, to tell you what's going on, what's happening. And I told her at the end of the conversation, I said, love them 8,000 times more. I promise you, this will all change shortly. Kid you not. True life story. I swear on my children's lives, swear on my own, and my dog's. That's how real this story is. 4 hours later, after I got off the phone with her, I did a blessing and a reading and a healing for her. 4 hours later, she called me up and said, the police are at my house. I said, well, why are the police at your house? I was concerned, but I wasn't really concerned, right? I said, why are the police at your house? She goes, oh, because they're here watching the people move out of my house of their own free will. Even though they won the case in court last week by some miraculous undertaking, they're moving out right now as we speak, and the police are here to guard and watch the stuff. She goes, but all throughout the whole day, all I could hear was your voice talking to me, telling me to love and light and to be calm and to talk with calm and resolve. She said such a calm came over me, and she's been anxious for 6 months, sleepless nights, sleeping with the door shut with her and her kids in her room, afraid to go out in the living room, and afraid to buy even the groceries. They had to lock all their dishes and plates away because these people were taking everything from that wasn't attached and took it and sold it to profit themselves. Less than 4 hours, a miracle happened. Yesterday, 11/11, isn't because any retrograde, any planet alignments and all this other stuff. And you know me, I'm a man about synchronicity, but I'm not a man about planets and astrology. I'm a man about energy. So with spiritual guidance, I provided her and blessings. Turned around, what lasted 6 months, ended in 4 hours. With Laura on here, I only call the First Lady T because I don't want her to. She watches my channel, but I'm sure she doesn't want her name out there because our sons go to the same school, blah, blah, blah. But Laura's out there too. Laura last week won her divorce. Got the house, custody of the kids, 2 of the cars, 2 of the 3 of the cars. 2 out of the 3 of the cars. Blessings are out there, people. You got to wait for the energy. You got to wait for the timing on this. You got to believe. If you don't believe, I certainly can't help you. I can pray and wish for you all I want and do all these other things. But you yourself got to believe. Anyways, here's what I'm going to do today. So listen to this carefully, everybody who watches this video, because here's what's going to happen. Today I'm going to do a reading, speed reading for Libra for the week. I'm going to do one for Capricorn. I'm going to do one for Leo. I'm going to do one for Aries. And then I'm going to do a year 2020 for Capricorn. Had the most views in the last video. We're going to do that. So let's get rocking and rolling on this. The cards are already shuffled. I'm going to pull 3 angel cards first, as I always do, always will. My decks have been blessed. I sat there last night and I meditated. And exactly at 11:11 last night, on the date 11:11, I burnt and released all my wishes, my dreams, my hopes, my abundance to the universe. I tried to contact you all yesterday to tell you, remind you to do the same thing, to make sure that the spirit guide was there, and is there to help you. If you did so, including my brother and my kids. T did it last night, so hopefully a lot of you got a chance to do that. Not because of any wild astrological configurations, because of the meaning of synchronicity, the synchronicity of the numbers, the angel significance for that. You can Google that. So there was a porthole opening that would allow you to get to source, right? Source, which is the ultimate source of all energy that our universe is created from. You can call them God, Buddha, whatever you want to call them. I call them source. Don't be offended. Don't be judgmental. Again, my readings are done the way I want to do them. I always like to talk before my readings. I like to share with all of you, because in sharing, you have truth. You learn truth. And just watching a card reading and people flip cards, what are you gaining from that? I mean, really? What are you gaining? Some visionary measure. Come on, no. The true gift is in the reader, not the card. Not the cards. The cards don't talk. The cards are tools, visual tools, to express the words, the energy, the thoughts that I'm imagining, envisioning, and taking in for you. That's the vision. Anybody can pick up a deck. Anybody can say, guess what? I'm sorry, I was arranging some things on my table because it's not neat. But to actually see miracles happen, it's a wondrous thing. I'm wearing my beads, and yes, Spirit Guide, please, Marco, on 11/12, give me 3 cards for Libra brothers and sisters. Spiritual guidance. Is the energy leaving? 2 cards popped out. Golly gee whiz, I said this was going to happen, didn't I, for 2020 for you? You better believe it. The wedding card. The wedding card for you looking to get married. It will happen. Also, the other one is child. The child card. We'll read those in a second. I need one more card, Spirit Guide, please. Energies for Libra for this week. Ooh, hold on. I can't do that, Father. I can't do that. And the week for this is (11/12) through 11/19. Yes, I had to dip my glasses down. I don't need glasses for for distance at all. I don't really need them for reading for this, but I decided I wanted to wear some glasses. My doctor calls me a crybaby because I forced him to give me glasses when he said I don't really need them. Anyways, we're going to give me One more card first for energy. Marco, you know me. Come on. Show me the real message that my Libra brothers and sisters need to heal, to find great abundance this week. Oh, yeah. What did I just say? Watch. What did I just say? For my Libras and brothers to heal themselves, to find abundance. To heal themselves and find abundance. Guess what card just popped out? Reward yourself. Reward yourself. Isn't it funny how my cards mock my words just as I say them? People wonder, and the bottom of the card in my hand is, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. T and I told you that too, right? I got you guys. I got you guys. So let me read these cards real quick and then we'll get into our weekly read. But you got to remember, it's absolutely interesting how I say the words. A second later, the spirit answers me. This is... what else can you say? I don't know. Wedding. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies the desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. We talked about power and having faith, true committed faith. We talked about that. Continually breathe life into that faith and love. Continue. So always nourish that love and faith and light and that, right? That's really a beautiful card for that. And that's what I told you was going to happen. People say, no, married me? Yeah, you. I just said you were going to. Child. I also talked about abundance in your family for 2020. I'm trying to keep the glare, you guys. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Isn't that funny, right? So one of the big things and the reason why I helped T so quickly yesterday was the fact that her son is a friend of my son's. I've never talked to her about cards. I think she knows I have a channel. I think she knows I have a channel. I don't know that she ever watches videos. And maybe she does. She just doesn't tell me. Because some people are afraid to tell people that they watch tarot. Why? I don't know. But you guys got to stop thinking that this is just tarot. So it's probably far less about tarot and more about my ability to pick up on people's energies and frequencies and what they're putting out there. And last night she called me up. Just another thing before we flip this last card, before I talk to you about reward yourself, because this is applicable. So she sent last night, she goes, oh my gosh, yeah, after all this happened, she said, I even called the internet company and turned off their internet. Turned off their internet, I said? I said, absolutely not. Go give them the code back. And you're right, I can't see with these glasses. I'd like to be able to see, but I see way better without them. Anyways, I said, go give them the code now. Before 11/11 strikes, I feel something horrible is going to happen if you don't. I felt it. Felt the energy. Felt it. So and I said, she goes, well, they're already asleep. I said, write the code on a piece of paper. Put it outside their door. That absolves you of all the negative energy that you were just about to create for yourself. When people hurt you, you got to realize people hurt you because they're hurting. In most cases. Most cheaters cheat because they've been cheated on or hurting. Doesn't absolve them from the crime, but certainly you're not the judge, nor am I. I think universe has shown us yesterday with T's and Laura's issues how true that statement really is. So I told her, give them the code and you'll be rewarded today. She woke up this morning, I texted her, I said, well, what a and she texts back, what a beautiful day. I said, isn't it though? People believe in karma. Karma for me is another word for energy that you give out and receive. Anytime you elevate your energy, you'll receive. Anytime you decrease your energy, Source will take something away from you. The last card, reward yourself. You've been given a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. I didn't say to reward yourself and give yourself abundance, did I, Libra, right before I pulled this card? I did, but listen to this again. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Well, did I just say all that before I even pulled the damn cards? I guess maybe Spirit really wants you to know that message. It's about time for me to get in there and start shaving a little bit more. Anyways, I'm switching decks and have been. Yeah, I don't keep the names of the manufacturers of the decks, nor is it really even pertinent. I bought them. I create the energy in them. So, although I love the art on this, and I'd love to give people credit for this, you can find these decks on Amazon. So don't ask me what deck am I using. You can see what deck I'm using. Go look on Amazon. I swear, I wish I had more time in the day to spend on giving superfluous information when I like to give you important information. Spirit guide, I shuffled the cards. I'm asking you, please, for my brothers, Libra brothers and sisters. I need to pull energy for them for the 12th through the 19th. Energy for the 12th through the 19th for Libra brothers and sisters. I need you to show me a path, clear and concise. A path, clear and concise. Please forgive me for, I've had dogs barking, I've had trains blowing horns, I've had cars honking. So the good Lord has given me the fortitude to have temperance. Anyways, it really doesn't bother me. I love animals. I love the sound of trains, except when they come in at 3 o'clock in the morning. But all that stuff is all good. Anyways, and it's all perspective, right? Give me, Spirit Guide, I want 5 cards. I want 5 cards on Libra today, please. Marco, Michael, and Gabriel. Gabriel is my most patent, my most, I guess, strongest angel. And there's many, but Gabriel has been one I've been drawn to. And my spirit guide, of course, you all know me, that do know me, is Marco. That's my sun sign, ruling planet of Mars. It's the old name, Marco's the old name for Mars. Forgive me for my allergies too, it's because they're really bad. I need 5 cards. 5 cards. I feel it. I feel the energy, Marco. I feel the energy. I feel, what are the energies for my Libra brothers and sisters now? From the 12th through the 19th. 12th through the 19th. Yeah, yes, of course. How are they feeling about? How are they feeling about all things? All things. All things. How do they feel, Spirit, Michael, Gabriel, Marco? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I wanted 5. We got 7. Yes, yes. Spirit, for all of you that know me, the sequence in which the cards come out are not to be altered or shifted. They tell the story. 5 of Wands, Libra brothers and sisters, this week, as I said before, in the overall monthly power energy reading for the whole month of November, my cards still hold true. This is the second week of November. Five of Wands, there's still a struggle. Expect it. I told you it was going to be here. Told you it was going to be here 2 weeks ago. Told you it was going to stay here until the third week. If you haven't seen that read, you got to go see it. You got to go see it. This energy's hard, and I don't mean hard as in you. This struggle, internal struggle, is about not only dealing with, when I look at the Five of Wands, that every man has his sword or wand pointed at someone else, except for one. Two people have their sword, their wands, pointed to one. Everybody else is pointing at someone different, except for these two people. These are the only two people that have no one pointing wands at them, because they're the troublemakers. Did I just say that? This energy, there's two people, there's two or more people in your way, in your life, in your work situation, that currently, involuntarily, subversively, without rhyme or reason, are causing conflict. Not only for you, but for themselves and other people around them. This isn't your energy necessarily, and it could be, right? Your conflict, just like T last night with her conflict after she knew she did something, and after I told her during the day, hours before 11:11 came, 11 p.m. at night, I told her in the day, love people, love these people 10,000 times yourself, more than 8,000 times than you do now. Well, she loved, but she loved to get retribution. So she cut off their internet, like I said. That's this energy. That's this energy. That's Five of Wands energy. When you do something to someone maliciously because they're doing something to you. And remember how I said, if you are dating or living or in a relationship or in a connection with somebody that's a 5 and you're an 8, one or two things are going to happen. Either you'll become a 5 by doing things like they do, or by doing nothing, living in love and light, you'll raise them up to an 8. I'd rather have 2 8s than a 5 and an 8, or 2 5s. That's this energy. Get us. Wow, I just said 5s, and this is Five of Wands. Absolutely. Now, my counsel to her and to you is to what? 7 of Pentacles it. 7 of Pentacles it. 7 of Pentacles this. 7 of Pentacles this. Listen, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about money right now. This 7 of Pentacles, and if you look at her looking at this tree, it's allowing things to remain as they are. Allowing things to remain as they are. She's not plucking them. You don't see a single pentacle in her basket down here. You don't see a single pentacle in her basket down here. She's not plucking them. She's not pulling them. She's not pruning them. She's observing them. That's what I told you need to do until the third week of November. Additionally, notice this. Remember I said last night, and I sent out, if you go to my community page, you guys, everybody should be going to the community page. Everybody should be responding. Everybody should be liking and sharing. You guys, this is our place. Our place. But remember last night I sent out a message about 11:11? Look what came up right now. If I can hold this close enough. You see this right here? The very top? What does that say? 11. This is the High Priestess energy, and I told you to be very cognizant of this yesterday, and I warned everybody last night, do this, do these things, because this is the opening. This is the opening for you to be able to achieve an abundance. And you see with the High Priestess card here, that's exactly what she's swimming in an abundance of energy, a positive energy. She's at the gateway. And I don't mean the Speedway gateway. I don't mean the gateway to McDonald's. I mean the gateway to universe. If you look around here, you see a universal expression. Moon, stars, water. And she's looking up to the heavens, waiting for what? I'm sorry, the abundance that's taking place, the abundance here. She's looking up at the stars here, waiting for what? The 1-1? The abundance that's going to be gifted to you? And that's the celebration, the Three of Cups. This isn't about third party. This is about celebration of the fact that you are realizing that the things that are being said to you are happening. And that's the celebration. The Eight of Wands is the message coming in. The message coming in, and I told you this before, we get this every week. The message coming in doesn't have to be swift. Eight of Wands doesn't necessarily mean swift. You know what this is? It's wands. It's depicting something flying in. Doesn't mean fast. Doesn't mean anything. It means inward, inbound. It could be inward money, inward love, inward communication. It could be anything coming inward to you, not going outward. In reverse. Now, this energy could have absolutely been you putting something out to the universe. But this is something coming back to you, because if you prayed the good prayer, called out to source energy, and again, I don't care if you call him God or Ishmael or whoever you want to call him, it's your name, and I have respect for all the names you call your person you believe in. I believe in source. Information coming in, because you're going to have the option during this week, not next month, not next year, this week. Don't miss this option with the this juggling right here, right? The Two of Pentacles. Don't miss this option coming in. And this Pentacles, people say, oh my God, he's juggling. Oh yeah, what do I do with this money and this money? It's all money. It's the same option. You're not juggling bread and water on one side and bread on the other. You can't juggle two unlike sources without great difficulty. That's why he has two pentacles in each hand, one pentacle in each hand, two pentacles, because they're of the same weight, the same gravitational pull, the same energy. Right? The same energy. You're going to be given the option to either accept the truth that's coming in about this week. It's hard energy. It's hard energy. But there's a vision at the end. The vision at the end is death. Frankly, without question, without revocation, this is going to happen to you. I told you it has to, right? I told you it has to. You can't end the second week going into the third week looking forward to that new energy coming in unless you put this sleeping dog to rest. You can't do it. You can't do it. This is a gift from universe, from me. I'm going to allow you to hear the message that Source is sending me. It's okay to let this die because you have everything you need coming in next week. The energy is going to change. The dynamics are going to change. Your feeling and thoughts about people will change. We change people every day on this channel. Every day. In an incredible, strong format. People's lives change. I mean, life-altering changes. Here's what's going to happen. I want Libra and Aries in love. You know how this works. If it's a cup or pentacle, the answer is yes. If it's a wand, it's a maybe. If it's a sword, it's a no. Libra, Aries in love. This week, 7/12, 7/19, absolutely 6 of Cups. It's a good. It's always good between Libra and Aries. And when I say good, don't shrug your shoulders and say, well, good God, my Aries and me, we're always having shit trouble and blah blah blah. See that? That's a love that will last a lifetime. See those little kids there? That's a youthful feeling about the love and everything else. If the connection is bad, if the communication is shitty, guess whose fault that is? Well, don't look at me. I'm looking at you for the answer. But we don't know the answer unless you chime in on the comments page on our community page and start being players in the game of life. I'm going to do something. Let me think about this, but I'm going to do something really big. Anyways, Libra and finances. Nine of Swords. No change. You're not going to have any change in money with your Aries person at this time. Not now. Libra in love with Leo. Libra, Leo love. Ooh, that just flew like crazy. Knight of Pentacles. That's a yes. If you're having problems with your Leo man, Leo woman, don't leave yet. It's not the time. Not this week. I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling sit still. But someone's jealous in that relationship. The Leo and Libra brothers and sisters. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Take it either way. But Libra and Leo, there's a huge jealousy thing there. I mean, it's so much jealousy that it almost just makes me want to barf. It's like there's no control. Although one of you wants all the control. Go figure. There's so much jealousy involved. It's out of control because someone wants to be in control. Whew. Money. Give me money on that. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that potentially could be some, maybe a gift, something being gifted to you with the Nine of Pentacles coming in. Definitely potential for that. Give me Libra and Sagittarius in love for the 12th to the 19th. Knight of Swords, no, I'm not even going to do a financial reading for that. Libra and Sag. If you're in a relationship with the Sag right now, if you're married, long-term commitment, don't do nothing, sit still. But you're going to have to work on this. I mean, really hard. Get down to the roots of this thing. Start communicating. Start opening up the channels of real love and like. Otherwise, this is going to end horribly. You guys will battle. You guys will go to battle in this one. This one is concerning to me already. I'm getting a concerned feeling about that. Libra and Taurus. Love. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. Either that, there could potentially be a new start if you're dating a Taurus, Libra. There could be a new start in that. Someone's sneaky. I see a groundhog on the bottom of this, looking around, hiding behind rocks. That's going to be sneaky. Even though there's a new start in that, though, be careful of Taurus's energy right now because it's sneaky. In love, 10 of Wands. Yeah, someone's stressed about money in this relationship as well too. Even though you guys are okay, and the sex and the passion may be there, and there could be a lot of things. Again, this is for Libra and Taurus. Yeah, I'm getting sex is good, money is strained. Sex is good, money is strained. That's what I keep getting. Sex is good, money is strained. Give me a Virgo, Libra and Virgo. Love, 12th to the 19th. Nine of Cups, yes. This is a good week, guys, and so far, thus far for things. I think last week was pretty good with relationships as well, too. Not too crazy. This is the Hermit with money. Yeah, you guys are maybe contemplating, thinking about money. What do we need to do to get more money in this relationship? That's between a Libra and Virgo. Libra, Capricorn. Libra, Capricorn. Libra, Capricorn. Libra, Capricorn relationships. Libra, Capricorn. Libra, Capricorn. Six of Wands. Iffy. Somebody, and I'll just pull another card for that one, but someone's on their high horse with the Six of Wands in that relationship. Libra and Cappies. High horse, I'm getting on that. The Magician. So somebody's trying to, yeah. It's a Magician holding up a cup and a pentacle and a sword and everything. This is really wishy-washy information. I'm not going to pull a card on the Capricorn for money on this one because this whole relationship to me sounds strange. The feeling I'm getting, even with the Six of Wands, which is a maybe, the Magician, even though typically that would mean a lot of great things, but we have all the elements. We have cups, we have the wands, which is a maybe, we have the swords, which is a no, we have the pinnacle, which is a yes. This is about a person who really doesn't know what the hell they want to do or where to go and how they see you fitting in a relationship with them because someone's on their high horse. Either that's you or that Capricorn that needs to feel like they're in control of this. So be careful, Libra brothers and sisters, about that energy on this one. Give me Libra and Gemini. Love for the 12th through the 19th. Libra, Gemini. Love, 12th to the 19th. Oh, Page of Cups, that's a yes. That may just be starting out with a Gemini, Libra, brother and sisters. That could be just starting out, or someone acts very childish in that relationship if you're in a long-term committed. I'm getting that, yeah, they can act childish. I'm getting on money, that's definitely a nod. That's an Eight of Swords on that one as well. Libra and the Libra. Give me Libra and the Libra. What do we got for Libra and the Libra? This one's always hard pressed. Libra and Libra energy, please, Marco. Libra and Libra energy, please, Marco. I need this, please. Libra, Libra. Whoa, Nilly. Wands is a no. The Justice card, always, this comes out with you guys every week. The Justice card, again, struggling. Who's right, who's wrong, who's right, who's wrong. And then we finally come out with the Five of Swords on that. You guys, there's a lot of conflict with you Libras and Libras. Libras and Libras are probably the most, I don't care what the astrology says, I'm telling you the energy-wise is so difficult because everybody always wants to be right, nobody wants to be wrong, and if the other person says, well, hey, I'm right and you're wrong, then there's a whole new slew of bullshit crap argument that's going on. I'm seeing in my head back and forth. And it's not necessarily violent. It's like kiddie bullshit. Oh, well, yeah. That's what I'm getting from that, right? I'm getting really weird. Okay, Libra and Aquarius. Swords, that's a no. Libra and Aquarius, if you're not within Aquarius right now, don't get with one. If you're starting something new, if you're in a relationship with one, be prepared to have issues. I'm not pulling a financial card on this. If you have financial relationship issues with these people, why don't you give a crap's ass about how you finances work out with these people? You don't. So again, Libra and Aquarius, that's a no. This could be the start. If you're not arguing, this could be the start of arguments coming up. Libra brothers and sisters, as I have counseled you since the beginning of this month until the end of the third week, hold your tongue. Sit still, do nothing. Just know that this is cooking. For all these that I say no on, just know that they're cooking. This is happening. This is reality. Libra and a Cancer. Libra, Cancer and love, the 12th through the 19th. 12th through the 19th. Libra, Cancer, 12th through the 19th. Fool, yes. King of Wands, maybe on money. Yeah, someone's playing around. Someone thinks this is a jokey matter. They're not taking this relationship very seriously. They're not really looking at money right now. They're looking at all the other things that they got going on. Libra and Scorpio. That was with the Libra and Cancer, just so you know, right? Someone's not taking this relationship seriously at all. In fact, they think it's a game. And the Knight of Wands on the finances is, yeah, they're not really worried about finances with you. They're worried about all the other shit that they could be doing. Libra, Scorpio. And love, 12th to the 19th. No, three of Swords. We're not pulling another card on that. I think that's typical for Libra and Scorpio, that there always seems to be that strain energy, heartbreak, sorrow, happiness, heartbreak, sorrow, happiness. That's a cycle. I'm feeling, intuitively, I'm feeling there's a cycle involved with that. I stab you here one way, we make up, and I stab you here another way the next day. It's something totally different, though. The pain is never the same. It only repeats after the cycle of all the other pains that they put you through, or you put them through. That's the feeling I'm getting on that card. Give me a Libra. Ooh, I can't do that. I didn't ask my question. Libra. Spirit guide, give me Libra and Pisces in love, 12th to the 19th. The Sun card. Yep, I'm getting a yes on that. Give me finances on Libra and Pisces. Pentacles, yeah. So I'm getting the Sun card on that. That's a yes. It's also a yes on money. Not a lot of money. There's going to be a little bit of money coming in. Not a huge change in the budget or what's being allowed with the Three of Pentacles as well. Namaste. Love and light. Stay well. Stand strong. And we'll stand together. My name is Lawrence, and I'm the Blue-Eyed Emperor. Until next time.